The washed-up star wanted to be famous again. He came up with the idea of faking his own death to get attention. On the day of the funeral, friends, family, and celebrities from all walks of life showed up. They all came to mourn the once top star. His old movies were playing on the screen, which made the atmosphere even sadder, but Jack was feeling much better, lying in his custom coffin watching the live broadcast. Seeing famous stars post tributes to him on social media, Jack felt more satisfied than ever. He even pulled out a bottle of liquor he had prepared in advance, planning to have his own private party in the coffin. Everything was going smoothly. After all the guests left, his agent who arranged the funeral grabbed a shovel, heading to the cemetery to dig Jack out. But on the way, something unexpected happened. Jack was completely stunned. The agent was the only person who knew about the plan. Now the agent had been in a car accident. Even if he survived, he would be in the hospital for half a year. By then Jack would already be dead in the coffin. Jack could not believe this was happening, but now he had to calm down. He racked his brain for a solution. He took out his phone to call the police, but then he realized once the police found out, his plan would be exposed, so he gave up the idea of calling them. Jack decided to ask a friend for help. He quickly sent a text message for help, but he was using a new number now. After holding his funeral that day, no one would believe he was still alive inside a coffin. Before he could explain who he was, the person thought it was a scam and immediately blocked him. Jack was completely hopeless. He called every single friend and relative, hoping someone would believe him, but after calling everyone, not a single person was willing to believe him. At that moment, Jack felt more desperate than ever, but to survive he had to take a chance. He called his former assistant who had always had a crush on him, afraid she would also not believe him. Jack went straight for a video call. The assistant was almost scared to death. The star who had just died was video calling her, but luckily Jack quickly explained everything. Only then did she believe Jack was still alive. She told him not to worry. She would head to the cemetery right away to rescue him. Hearing that, Jack finally relaxed. He pulled out the liquor again to celebrate, but then another accident happened. Jack suddenly got a call from a mental hospital. They asked if he was the family of a certain female patient. The woman had just had an episode. She grabbed a shovel and rushed to the cemetery, insisting that the star Jack who had just died was still alive. Luckily, the cemetery staff spotted her in time. When Jack heard this, he completely broke down.